everyone, and welcome back to Teach English. I'm Eva, and as always, I'm so happy you're here learning English with us.
And I'm John. It's great to have you back. Today's topic is something everyone can relate to: relationships and marriage.
Yes, whether you're single, dating, engaged, or married, relationships are a big part of life, and we talk about them a lot in English.
That's true. But sometimes learners get confused about which expressions to use. Like, what's the difference between dating someone and seeing someone? Or when do we say get married versus be married?
Exactly. So, in this episode, we'll go through some of the most common ways to talk about relationships and marriage, naturally, politely, and confidently in English.
And of course, we'll share some real life examples and simple tips so you can sound fluent when you talk about love, relationships, or marriage.
Oh, John's getting romantic today.
Maybe just a little, but I promise. This will be super useful.
Okay, let's start easy. How do we usually start a conversation about relationships in English?
Good question. Normally, people ask something simple like, "Are you seeing someone?" Or, "Do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend?"
Right. And if you're already in a relationship, you might say something like, "Yes, I'm dating someone," or "I've been in a relationship for 2 years."
Exactly. And notice, we usually say in a relationship, not on a relationship. That's a common mistake.
Yes, it's in a relationship because it's like being inside that connection with another person.
Perfect way to explain it.
Now, what about when someone is married?
Ah, good one. We say, "I'm married," not "I'm in marriage." Just "I'm married."
And if you're talking about the action, like the wedding itself, then you use get married. For example, we're getting married next month.
That's a great point. Get married is about the event, the day you become husband and wife. Be married means your current state.
Exactly. Like, I got married in 2020, and now I am married.
Perfect grammar, Eva.
Ha ha, thank you. But, John, what if someone is not married yet? What are some polite ways to say that?
Hmm. You could say, "I'm single," or sure, "I'm not in a relationship right now."
Yeah, and you can even add a light tone like, "I'm happily single," if you want to sound positive.
Exactly. And sometimes people say, "I'm focusing on myself," which is another nice modern way to say you're not in a relationship.
Ha ha ha. Yes, that one's popular these days.
All right, that's a great warm up. In the next part, we'll talk about different stages of relationships, from meeting someone to getting engaged.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. So, everyone, stay tuned. Grab your coffee or tea, and let's keep learning.
You're listening to Teach English, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Welcome back, everyone. So, in this part, we'll talk about the different stages of a relationship, from meeting someone to falling in love, and maybe to marriage.
Exactly. Every relationship has stages, and in English, we use specific expressions to describe each one.
Let's start from the beginning, when two people meet for the first time.
Yes, we usually say something like, "I met her at work," or "We met through friends." Meet is the first connection, the moment you see someone for the first time.
And then comes the fun part, when you start to like someone. You can say, I have a crush on her, or he's my crush.
Haha, that's right. Crush means you like someone, but they might not know it yet. For example, I had a crush on my classmate in college.
Same here. Haha. And if both people like each other, they might start dating.
Exactly. Dating means going out together, like for coffee, dinner, or movies, to get to know each other better.
Right. For example, we started dating last year, or they've been dating for 6 months.
And after dating for a while, if things get serious, people often say, we're in a relationship.
Yes, that means you're officially a couple. You're together, not just going out sometimes.
Then comes another stage, getting engaged. When one person asks, will you marry me?
Oh, the big question. And when the other person says yes, they become fiancés.
Exactly. The man is a fiancé and the woman is a fiancé. Both words sound the same, but they're spelled differently.
Yes, that's an important spelling tip. F-I-A-N-C-E for men and F-I-A-N-C-E-E for women.
Good catch. And after that comes the wedding day, the most special day for many people.
Yes, on that day, we say, they got married, not they married, though that's grammatically correct. Got married sounds more natural in conversation.
Absolutely. And after the wedding, you can say, they are married now.
Exactly. And if you want to mention the time, you can say, they've been married for 5 years.
Perfect example.
So, to review quickly, 1. Meet someone. 2. Have a crush. 3. Start dating. 4. Be in a relationship. 5. Get engaged. 6. Get married.
And hopefully, live happily ever after.
Ha ha ha. Yes, hopefully. But remember, relationships are not always easy. So in the next part, we'll talk about how to describe relationship problems and how to give advice politely in English.
That's going to be super helpful. Because sometimes you need the right words for sensitive situations.
Exactly. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break.
You're listening to Teach English. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everyone. So far, we've talked about meeting someone, dating, and getting married. But let's be real. Not every relationship is perfect, right, John?
Haha. Yeah, that's true, Eva. Every relationship has ups and downs. And when you talk about relationship problems in English, you need to use polite and careful language.
Exactly. You don't want to sound rude or judgmental, especially if someone is opening up about their relationship.
Right? For example, someone might say, we've been arguing a lot lately. That means they've been having small fights or disagreements.
Yes. And another common phrase is, we're going through a rough patch. It means the relationship is having a difficult time, but it might get better soon.
That's a really natural one. A rough patch sounds gentle. It doesn't sound too dramatic.
Exactly. You can also say, we need some space. That means you want to take a little break or spend some time apart to think.
Yes, but remember, space doesn't mean the relationship is over. It just means taking time to relax and reflect.
That's a good point. And sometimes, if things don't work out, people might say, we broke up.
Right. Break up means the relationship ended. For example, we broke up last month.
And if you're still friends after breaking up, you could say, we decided to stay friends.
That's such a nice and mature way to put it.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about how to give advice in English when your friend is having relationship problems.
Good idea. Because many learners struggle with that. How to sound kind and supportive, not too direct.
Right. You can start with soft phrases like, maybe you should talk to her. I think you need to be honest. Have you tried telling him how you feel?
Those are great examples. They sound polite because they start with maybe or I think.
Exactly. You're not giving orders, you're suggesting.
You can also say, it might help if you spend more time together, or you could try understanding their point of view.
Yes, those are gentle and positive.
And one important tip, don't use strong words like you must or you have to when giving advice about relationships. It can sound too pushy.
Exactly. Instead, be empathetic. You can say things like, I understand how you feel. That sounds really hard. I'm here for you.
Yes, those emotional support phrases are really powerful.
They show kindness, and that's what good communication is all about, right?
Absolutely. Good English is not just grammar, it's emotion, empathy, and tone.
Beautifully said, John.
Haha, thank you. And in the next part, we'll talk about how to describe a happy marriage or a strong relationship, and what words you can use to talk positively about love and partnership.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Okay, everyone, take a deep breath. The next part is going to be full of positive vibes and beautiful expressions.
You're listening to Teach English. We'll be right back after this short break.
Welcome back, everyone. So far, we've talked about meeting someone, dating, and even dealing with problems. But now, let's focus on the positive side of relationships and marriage.
Yes, because when things go well, there are so many nice ways to describe a happy relationship in English.
Exactly. Let's start with one of the most common expressions. They're happily married.
That means they enjoy being together and their marriage is strong. For example, my parents have been happily married for 20 years.
Oh, that's beautiful. You can also say they're perfect for each other. It means the two people are a great match. They understand and complement each other.
Yes. And another one is, they have great chemistry. That means they really connect emotionally and physically. They just click.
Exactly. It's not about science here. Chemistry in relationships means a strong emotional bond.
You can also describe a strong relationship by saying, they trust each other, or they communicate well.
Yes, trust and communication. Those are two big words in any healthy relationship.
Definitely. You can also say, they support each other, or they always have each other's back. That means they're always there for one another.
So true. And if you're describing a married couple that's been together for a long time, you can say, they've been through a lot together. It shows strength and experience in the relationship.
Right? It means they've faced challenges but stayed together.
Another sweet expression is, they're soulmates. That means two people who are deeply connected, like they're meant to be together.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. Soulmates sounds very romantic.
Ha ha, yes. It's very common in love stories and movies too.
Now, let's give our listeners a few vocabulary words they can use when talking about love and marriage.
Good idea. So, here are some: partner, a neutral word for boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife. Spouse, the legal word for husband or wife. Proposal, when someone asks, "Will you marry me?" Anniversary, the day you celebrate your marriage every year.
Perfect. And one more. Commitment. It means being loyal and serious in a relationship.
That's an important one. Real love isn't just about feelings, it's also about commitment and respect.
Absolutely.
So, before we wrap up, let's give our listeners a few phrases they can practice when talking about their own relationships.
Good idea. Here are a few. We've been together for 5 years. We met at work and just clicked. We have a strong, healthy relationship. We understand and respect each other.
Those are all natural, fluent ways to talk about relationships. Polite, positive, and easy to remember.
Exactly. And remember, learning English isn't just about grammar. It's also about expressing real human emotions in the right way.
So true, John. And we hope today's episode helped you learn not just vocabulary, but how to feel confident when talking about relationships or marriage in English.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to follow Teach English for more everyday English conversations.
And share this podcast with your friends who are learning English. They'll love it.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Take care, stay kind, and keep practicing English with love. Bye for now.